Got a treat for you now, ladies and gentlemen. Please welcome Miss Kelly Clarkson performing her new single, Mr. Know-It-All.
Baby, you don't know a thing about me. No, you don't know a thing about me. Yeah. You ain't got the right to tell me when to let it go. No right to tell me. Acting like you want me lately. Yeah, baby, you don't know a thing about me. No, you don't know a thing about me.
Thank you very much, Tasman. Guess who's here? Kelly Clarkson. Hello. Good morning, Kelly. It is extraordinary. Just looking at this, sold 20 million albums, won a multitude of awards, just released your 5th studio album, and it's all within the 10 years since we first saw you on American Idol. It's
yes,
incredible.
that all makes me sound old, but yeah, I'm like,
You're
what?
not at all, exactly.
Yeah,
it's incredible. It's been an amazing 10 years.
It has been. It's been fun. Yeah, roller coaster. So, yes.
Can you remember it? Can you remember it totally clearly? Presumably, the American Idol business. Does it?
No, I was really tired. I think because we were the first season, nobody really knew what to do with it. So, we were all exhausted. Like, I don't even remember. Like, took me on like a whirlwind press thing. Like the night after I won, I flew to New York and did all this press. I don't remember any of it. So, yeah, I was so tired. I was like a zombie. So.
We should ask you on today of all mornings after the Michael Jackson verdict. I mean, there's an American Idol, if ever there was one. What's your kind
Probably
of emotion?
Yeah. Yeah.
What's your emotional reaction to?
I didn't actually know. I didn't invest a lot into that whole trial because I was working on my album the whole time. I've been promoting literally for months. So literally I'm eating, breathing, and living Kelly Clarkson right now in interviews and stuff. But I think, justice probably served. Everybody did their job properly. But I think they'll probably appeal, like they said. I was watching this morning. So, yeah, I don't know. I don't really get that into it. But it's unfortunate, the whole thing. Like, whatever, if there was a mistake or not, like, it's just unfortunate that someone passed away. So.
But fame and success and legendary status can be corrosive, as you see in Michael Jackson's case, from that little kid bouncing around on the stage.
Oh, not even
to
him.
how
There's people my age. I mean, Amy Winehouse. Like, there's a lot of people, like all over whatever country you're from. Like, this industry is very much under a microscope, and it can do things to your psyche. So yeah.
So, but you see, I mean, you might have all sorts of deep, dark secrets for all I know. But
I have so many.
But you seem extravagantly sort of normal in your demeanour.
Well, I live in Texas still, where I grew up, and in Nashville, Tennessee, and I lead a very normal life. I still go get my groceries and do my laundry and do everything like that.
You
like,
really do that though.
Yeah, because I think a lot of people that go through it, they live in environments where there's a lot of media, like paparazzi everywhere. There's a lot of, like, I don't know, it's just abnormal to walk outside and everybody take pictures of you all the time. You know, so I don't live in that environment.
But you know, you say get your own groceries. I mean, I got sort of quite famous, but I sat around. I thought, well, who's going to get my groceries? Well, do people come around and do that for you if you ask them?
You know why? I'm a little tiny bit controlling, so I like to get what I want. So I don't know if I'd trust someone doing that. Yeah, hence why I'm single. So little controlling.
So 5th album, as we said there, and you've described it as raw. I think I read that. So
well, it sounds more like how I sound live.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of times in pop music, y'all probably agree, they'll compress our vocals so much to where y'all start sounding like robots. And it just bothers me because I'm like working my butt off in the studio and I'd like it to sound how I sound. So we worked on that on this record. Sonically, it's my best record. So, yeah.
When you look at reality talent shows, what do you think now? The standard seems to have gone up and up to the extent there's kind of no jeopardy anymore, because particularly on the American ones, everyone looks brilliant.
Yeah, I mean, I think there's a lot of talent that comes out of it, purely for the fact that I think the music industry is kind of they don't know what to do right now, so there's not a lot of money going into artists, like, beginning. So I think shows like X Factor, The Voice, American Idol, Pop Idol, whatever they are across the world, like, they're kind of another form of artist development. Like, you get to kind of mold your way, like, through the show, and then by the time you have a record out, you know yourself a little bit better. Like, right now, if you're not coming off of a show like that, if you don't hit and you just go to a record label and you don't hit with a song right off the bat, you get dropped. Like, it's like, so it's kind of like a really nice, like, artist development thing, I think, that's going on with it. But
there's that ruthless element, isn't it? If it just
It is. It's just a weird industry right now. It's very finicky, so.
But you did so well to move away from that. I mean, we mentioned American Idol, obviously, which, you know, you're obviously very proud of it, but still, you managed to carve your own career regardless of that show.
Yeah, I mean, I think the reason why, because people always ask me how I departed from the show or whatever, and I didn't try. Like, I like the show. Like, I obviously I went on it. So, I don't know, I think it was very good for me. I love the fact that I don't get pigeonholed. Like, my album, all of them, like, they're pop, but they're all very eclectic sounding pop. So I like that I can incorporate all those different elements. Because each week, I don't know about all the other shows, but on Idols, you perform a different genre every week.
Of course.
Yeah, so I think that's really cool. So I don't get boxed in too much. So I feel very fortunate.
Well, there's plenty of people I can think of who would like to be in your shoes. So say you're 16, 17 and you want to end up doing what you're doing. What is your advice? Go on a reality show by the sound of it, because that seems the only way you can get that leg up.
Well, that or online, like Justin Bieber, I mean, with the MySpace thing, like, I mean, it just depends. It's like, keep auditioning, keep going for it wherever you can, like, play shows anywhere you can, even if you think it's too little for you or whatever. Like, you got to do all that stuff. Like, I did all that stuff before Idol. I was a backup singer. I did demo tapes. Like, I did everything. Like, you just have to keep trying stuff, and eventually, you know, one day it might kick. But a lot of it is just aligning of the stars. I know a lot of talented people that are far more talented than I am that aren't in the business just because, for whatever reason, it just didn't happen. Like, so, a lot of it is just like aligning of the stars.
Can you remember how you felt before you made it? Did you feel in the pit of your stomach you were going to make it, or?
No, I thought Justin was. I mean, the whole audience was filled with girls going, Justin! So it was like, I was like, oh, I'm totally going to lose this.
Yeah.
But we didn't really mind either way, though, because we were a little worried at the time about the contract of what we were obligated to do. So, like, I didn't want to do the movie. But since I won, I had to do the movie. So we kind of were like, you win. I don't want to win. So it's kind of like, we already made it to the top 2. We're good. Like, so it was kind of funny. So.
Yeah, okay. Now, so great to see you.
It
Isn't it? Mr. Know-It-All, as we say, is out, and the new album, the 5th album, which is just
I'm
incredible.
So old.
No, you are not. That's twice you said that, and you're far from it.
All right, Kelly, love to see you.
Great.
Thank you. Nice to see you,
Kelly. Thank you very much. Still to come on Daybreak, why a human surrogate is bringing up a little baby gorilla at a zoo in Leicestershire. Nick Dixon is there for us this morning.
Good morning to you. Yes, 6-month-old Okanda was separated from his mum 10 days ago, and he's being nursed back to health by his 2 surrogates here, and they have to use some pretty unusual techniques to make sure he's a happy little gorilla. Join us in a few minutes.
You like the look of that little...
Got a little diaper on.
I know. I like that. Thank you.
First competition.